The people that have hijacked this building, we hear that there was even a Nigerian that came earlier, or there's Somalis and Pakistanis that do not want the place to be closed. We've never signed a lease agreement with those people. Everyone who's operating at the market has no license to trade there.
The city recently removed the folks, with the mayor claiming that they were illegal occupants. We went there, we spoke to people, we got the facts.
Having gone there, we realized that the mayor has made a number of errors. First, she's not satisfied herself with the investigation that anyone is doing anything illegal.
Marabastad market is open after the motion of the DA. DA Luile! Allah, DA, Allah!
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we expose the political power plays behind what should be a simple issue of law enforcement and governance. The Democratic Alliance has publicly attacked Tshwane Mayor Dr. Nasiphi Moya, not for corruption, not for incompetence, but for daring to clean up illegal trading and enforce bylaws in the heart of the capital city. This is the story of a mayor trying to reclaim public property for South African citizens, and a political party that seems more outraged about law being enforced than about the lawlessness it seeks to address. Let's get into it.
Residents of Tshwane, as part of the cleanup in Marabastad, we have to make sure we enforce our bylaws. But remember, we are also reclaiming property of the city. This small market is the property of the city. It was leased to somebody, and that person sublet to all these guys that are here. As a result, everyone who's operating at the market has no license to trade there, and they don't have the health certificate required for them to sell fruit and vegetables. We came in the morning, we closed them down, and we explained the reason why we closed them down. But for whatever reason, they opened again. But what we want to say is that for people who want to trade the fruit and veggies, please go to our LED office in Tshwane House or in Marabastad to check if you qualify to list this, because we're going to revoke our license and the lease agreement from the person that we have a lease with, because they contravene the lease agreement that we have. But here is the thing, we said we're doing this for SMMEs and informal traders as Tshwane. So Bantu Basetshwane, please go to our offices, apply to lease this property. There is no renovations that are necessary here. This property is perfect. All you need to do, go to our office and produce your documents and apply to lease this. We're doing this so that these opportunities can be used by you. The people that have hijacked this building, we hear that there was even a Nigerian that came earlier, or there's Somalis and Pakistanis that do not want the place to be closed. We've never signed a lease agreement with those people. So we're taking our property, but it can't be for nothing. It must be for you, the people of Tshwane.
So the DA in Tshwane had a look at this issue of the Marabastad market, which has existed for many years, and the city recently removed the folks, with the mayor claiming that they were illegal occupants. We went there, we spoke to people, we got the facts, and I want to introduce you to Tshwane, DA spokesperson on economic development and city planning, to indicate what we are doing on the issue.
Thank you, Sile. Our first basic principle is that we support economic development and lawful trade. Having gone there, we realized that the mayor has made a number of errors. First, she's not satisfied herself with the investigation that anyone is doing anything illegal. Second, she closed people that have been operating there for many years and took away their economic livelihoods. We've brought a motion today to say that let's reopen the Marabastad market, firstly. And secondly, let's do a thorough investigation where everyone in the market proves their eligibility to be there, their payments to the city, and that they are trading lawfully. But let's do that while they're still allowed to trade and make their living. Secondly, we've also looked at the issue of pop-up markets around the city where we've had complaints of excessive fees. We've called on council today that all those fees must be reviewed to allow people to trade in pop-up markets in an effective and in a low-cost way. Thank you very much.
We're in Marabastad. Today is the 1st of August, 2025. We fought this thing, and now today Marabastad market is open. Marabastad market is open after the motion of the DA. even though it has been rejected, but the pressure that we have put has made sure that the people today can live, people can work, people can bring back their livelihood. Marabastad is open. Thank you, DA. Ralebuga, DA Luile. Alala, DA, alala. Ralebuga. Amandla. Viva, DA, viva.
So last week, Mayor Nasiphi Moya led an operation at the Marabastad market, a large trading space that, according to her, had been hijacked and turned into an illegal rental hub. The city's lease agreement was with one individual, but that person decided to go on and sublet to dozens of traders without the city's knowledge, without legal documentation, without permits, and in violation of health and safety standards. The reaction from South Africans is clear. Finally, a mayor doing her job. Finally, someone brave enough to enforce the law, equally without fear or favor, and reclaim space for legal, documented citizens of this country to trade and survive. But then came the backlash, not from illegal traders, not from human rights groups, but from the Democratic Alliance. Instead of standing with law and order, instead of supporting an effort to restore dignity and compliance, the DA attacked the mayor. They accused her of destroying livelihoods. They claimed she had no facts. They alleged the shutdown was politically motivated and not legally grounded. Let's pause here. So, instead of investigating first, the DA wants the market to be reopened first and then ask people to prove whether they're there legally or not. Since when does the law work like that? Let's call this what it is: political theater. A desperate attempt by the DA to save face in a city where they've been thoroughly embarrassed by the mayor's leadership. Let's not forget, Tshwane was under DA control before Action SA took the reins. It was during their tenure that illegal trading grew, infrastructure decayed, and bylaws went unenforced. The new administration is cleaning up that very mess. A mess that, yes, was not started by them, but that they also failed to clean up. Across the city and even the country, Dr. Nasiphi Moya is being celebrated, not just because she's enforcing bylaws, but because she's doing what others were too scared or too compromised to do, putting South Africans first. Now let's be real. Many of the people who are reportedly operating in Marabastad markets are illegal foreigners. No leases, no permits, and no health clearance. Yet the DA rushed to protect them. Why? South Africans are asking, what does the DA gain by defending hijacked property and illegal operators? This has never been about xenophobia. It's always been about the law. It's always been about protecting citizens, and it's always been about restoring order. And when a political party starts fighting against those principles, they must be questioned. So here's the truth. Tshwane's property was hijacked. Mayor Moya is taking it back, and instead of standing with her, the DA is standing in the way. You decide what that says about them. Watch the video on your left to see General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi dealing with illegal foreigners in KZN. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Until next time.